Mix some milk. I got some cat food in the bottom, but I got mix some milk for them today. I didn't pour it in the pan yet, and they're surrounding me. So I just let them eat it there. I'll dump it later. Never fed them here before like that. I just set it down. I grab my phone. Hey, don't sit on it like that. You'll knock it over. I better dump it. But first I gotta find out what the temperature is. 80 degrees around, I don't know, 9:30. Yeah, okay. It's warming up a little bit today. Still eating it, huh? Yeah, I'm getting low on dog food, so I need to start feeding them this old calf starter milk. I don't know how many years old it is. It's got bugs in it, but I think they're dead. It's pretty old, but they still drink it. Huh. I give them milk and I give them cat food, and I mix some milk with the cat food too. But they're still trying to nurse after mama. I guess the taste of milk wasn't the best choice. Yeah, I guess they tasted the milk, calf starter milk, and now we need some mama's milk too. Yeah, cattle are over there eating. There's still got a lot of stuff to eat in here. Yeah, well, at least they're being fed. I can't believe they're still nursing at that age. I think they were born. Oh, when were they born? End of March? Something like that. End of March or the end of April? I forget. When were they? It was either the end of March or end of April. I forget. I'm thinking end of April, but anyway, it's either end of March or end of April they were born. I'm not exactly sure. I have to look it up. But that means they're, let's see, March would be, they're over 3 months old. Okay, well, let them do what cats do. If she wants some wean, I think she knows how. She broke it up. She can stop them if she wants to. And now look, they're eating on the pan of milk. I got almost a whole bag of that stuff, so I can feed them milk for a long time if I want to. But I'm almost out of dog food. But I'm going shopping again next week sometime. I need other stuff besides dog food for the cats. I'm hearing a crop duster playing over to the west. They're spraying something. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a calm day. It's a good day for spraying. It's a calm day. It's a little overcast, but it's very thin clouds. The sun's still shining. Yeah, I can hear that plane. Aeroplano. Yeah, sun's hot when you're in the sun. Shade's okay. There's all the cats. I'm just glad we have more cats. For a while there was only that one cat, mama cat. Last year she had 2 kittens, but they didn't survive a month. Yeah. One died from, I think some animal ate it, and the other one died from got sick or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, these 4 survived this year. Yeah, and it was like a month or more before I actually found them. First time I saw them, they were coming in and out from underneath that old chair, that old recliner. Yeah, so I don't know if they were there the whole time or that's just where she moved them when she brought them up to the house. Guess I'll never know. I mean, I looked for them. I knew she had kittens because, oh, April 2nd. She had them on April 2nd. I just remembered. She had them on April 2nd. Because on April 1st, she had a big belly, and on April 2nd, she didn't. But then I could never find her babies until the beginning of March. Yeah, that's what it was. So they're 3 months old. Okay, I might get some more work done. I don't have much manure left on there, so I should be able to. I think I only got enough left to do that box there where the asparagus is. And there's a little bit. There's a box on the end that's empty, but there's nothing growing in that one. So if there's any, after I do the asparagus box, if there's any left on that tray there, I'm gonna throw it in the back corner over there. Yeah, gonna warm up today because the sun's shining. Yeah, but it won't be too bad. Yeah, I need to do some spraying. I don't know if I'll do that today or not. There's supposed to be I don't know what day it is, but there's supposed to be a day of only 81 degrees. I forget when. Maybe that's when I'll do some spraying. Won't be so hot, as long as it's sunny. We'll see. Well, it's gonna be a warm one today. Upper 80s anyway. At least it won't be in the 90s. That's good. Yeah, the planes, I can hear the plane over there. Crop duster. In years past, they sprayed this field here and the fields around me. And they come right over the house. Yeah, come right over the house. I think I got pictures of it somewhere. Yeah, they're working over there somewhere. There's some clouds there's some thicker clouds back in that way. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear that plane. Hey, birds. Yeah, I like watching these swallows fly around. I'm right in their flight path though when they fly into the carport here. They go in that way too, over by the truck, but yeah, I like to fly through here unless I'm standing in the way. Yeah. Well, if it's gonna be sunny today, I might yeah, I might try to do some spraying in the big pasture, get that done when I'm thinking about it. Yeah, let's do some spraying today. Catch up on my weed killing. Yeah, this is I gave them some gravy from yesterday. I had some beef yesterday, and I gave them the gravy and the gristle that I couldn't eat, fat stuff. Mama's just watching. Yeah. Okay. At least they got plenty to eat today. Oh, they're finally munching on that stuff there on that side. It was getting pretty big. Now somebody found it. The rest of them, I think, went to the water maybe. I don't see them out there anywhere. That's who they were this morning, or earlier when they came out. Everybody's getting something to eat, so I guess I'll get something to eat too. It's not too bad at 1:30. I think I'll go do some weed spraying now. It's not too hot. And the sun's the sky's somewhat overcast, but the sun's still shining, so it's still warm out here. Are you guys waiting for some beef? I don't have none for you right now. Well, maybe I'll get some for you tonight or later this afternoon. Yeah, look at that. Don't know where Mama Cat is. Yeah, I hear something. See if I can find her. No, I didn't find him. I didn't find her. Thought I heard something, but I'm sure she's somewhere. Oh, here she comes. She's over there. But I got work to do, girls, boys, whatever you are. Yeah. Truth be told, I don't really feel like doing nothing today, but since it ain't too hot and I don't have any good excuse not to do something, and I think I need to at least do something with my time when the weather's better like this and not too hot. Hey, swallows. That I should be doing something. So I'm going to load the water up in the truck and get my sprayer ready. Before I go out to the big pasture, I'm going to spray a little bit around here first. Thought I heard somebody doing some work over there. They started building a house over there. Yeah, a month or so ago, 2 months, sometime this spring. They were pushing out all the trees and burning them. Had 2 big piles of wood they were burning over there. Had a track hole in there clearing all the trees out. And the other day I drove by and I saw there was a bunch of rock spread in there. So now it looks like they are pouring the framing, building the framing over there, wood framing. I guess I'll have a new neighbor. Another neighbor that I don't talk to. Yeah, I can feel the heat now, even though the sun's not even shining directly. It's coming through the clouds. But I need to spray that little area over there before my neighbor decides he wants to cut it. I don't know what makes him think he should cut it. It's not his, so I'm going to spray it, at least from the culvert to the end, to his mailbox. I'll spray, or not to his mailbox, but where my property is. That way he has no reason to cut that. Oh, yeah. Imagine how hot it would be if the sun was shining directly. I can't even see where the sun is. It's up there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, I can feel it. It's strong. Anyway, let's open that gate up first before I do anything else. Okay, let's move the truck and load up some water. Swallows, they keep, after they raise a batch of chicks, is that what it's called? Chicks. When they fly away, I think they just lay more eggs and keep making more babies. And then when the babies get old enough, I think they make nests and lay eggs too. So they get a lot more. They get a lot more birds during the summer, during their breeding season. Well, I gotta get some water loaded up on here. Yeah, I don't take as much water with me today. I don't have that much to spray. But I've already used, I bought that new this year. I used up my old stuff first from last year, and then I've already used over half of that thing already. So I've been doing a lot of spraying this year. Anyway, I'm going to spray some more. A little bit around here, and then I'll go out to the big pasture, spray some there. I got to get my sprayer now. Well, I filled that jug up, and I'm going to put that in there. I didn't feel like taking that over to the hose. I'll put the water in, and then I'll put some weed killer in. Well, the sprayer already had some water. I didn't notice it. Already had some in there, so I didn't use the whole jug, but that's okay. It's full, and I got the weed killer in. Now I'm going to take it and spray it around here a little bit, mostly over there, from that culvert all the way to the end and around in front of the trailer, to eliminate my neighbor from thinking he can mow that for whatever reason. Anyway, I'm going to spray it now. I already sprayed it once or twice this year, but the stuff keeps growing back. I don't have to spray nothing around here because I let the cattle in every once in a while, and they eat it down. Yeah. Which is good for me. I don't have to use the lawnmower. But I'm still going to use the lawnmower eventually, just to level everything out. Let it grow back. Well, it's more overcast now than it was when I came out. So it's a little cooler. But I hope that don't interfere with the spray, the weed killer, how it works. Let's go do some spraying. I got the backpack sprayer on. Let's spray something. At least it ain't too hot right now. I'm going to spray this ditch too on the way back. I'm going to start over there, and I'm going to spray the ditch. I won't spray this here because I can mow that up against the road, but the ditch I can't mow in there. There's a big rut there when the township mowed it last year or the year before, and I don't want to get stuck in there. I already sprayed them twice, but they seem like those are somewhat immune, those weeds, so I mean, I might spray them again though, from the top. But first I got to get down there and spray those area. In front of the trailer. I sprayed that weed. I tried not to kill the asparagus. I don't harvest anything off of it, but I just like seeing it grow in here. It's wild. That's why I like it. Yeah, I sprayed that a while back. Now I'm going to spray it again. Plus the ditch. Oh, I hear the cattle in the water. My main objective is to I'm not mowing, spray the weeds from here, from this culvert, all the way back and in front of the trailer. Just so there's nothing to cut, even up to the road. I spray that side too, just so the township people can see where the culvert is, so they don't run into it, run over it. There's the cattle. They look happy underneath the tree and not in the water. And when I'm done with this, I'm going to spray the other ditch on the other side too. I don't need to spray nothing over there except the culvert. I'll spray the culvert there too. There's a nice cool breeze, and I'm not too hot because the sun's behind clouds, but the humidity is making me sweat. The heat too, I guess. Looks like somebody turned around here. Probably one of those big sprayers. They probably were spraying this bean field for weeds. That's my guess. That's my guess. Anyway, I'm going to be spraying all that there. And on the ditch, and close to the fence as I can get. And in front of here too. I already sprayed it once, but it's growing back a little bit in here too. I'll spray all the way around the trailer just to keep it cleaner. Okay. I guess I'll start spraying. Okay, I sprayed everything over here, or everything that I wanted to spray. I still need to spray from the top down on those bigger weeds, but they've been sprayed once or twice already. They're just slightly immune to the spray. Spray here. I'll spray up as high as up the hill as I can, but I'm mostly going to get the ditch. I'll leave the grass on the side of the road because I can mow that. I can mow the grass in the ditch too, but I'd like to clean it up so I don't have to. I just noticed the wind's from the south or west. I mean, it keeps changing direction. South, southwest, something like that. But it feels good with my sweat. Mail carrier went by there. She'll be back here to drop off any mail if I have any. She goes up there somewhere, turns around and comes back. Because there's a house up top of the hill to the right, but there's also a house down and around the corner there, so I don't know if she gets it from this side or the other side, other road. Anyway, she'll be back. And I'll be spraying. Wind's in my favor here. It's blowing in from the west, southwest, so anything I spray blows up against the hill. So that's good. I don't have to crawl up there. Let's keep going. Oh, I finished spraying all the way down to there along the road here. But I'm not going to go out to the big pasture yet because it started to rain. Real light, but it started to rain. Hope that don't affect the spray too much. Hope it dries before it gets too wet and gets washed off. Rain don't bother the cattle. It ain't hard rain, it's just a little drizzle. Real light rain, but like I said, I got everything sprayed. But I hope it don't get too wet and wash away. I didn't spray none of this if it's raining. I got most of that from down below, so I think I got most of it. But like I said, these type of weeds here, they're immune to the spray somewhat. They don't actually die that much. Yeah, I want to go in and check the radar. I think it's just this little cloud above me. The others don't look very, well, it doesn't look like they hold much rain, but I'm getting rain now. Just enough to slow me down. Okay. Bully's coming out of the water. Yeah, I can feel a few drops still. It's not much though, but it's enough to make me stop. I guess I'll back my truck back into the carport again. Well, I refilled the sprayer again for when I do go out. If not today, maybe when the sun shines again. But I'll check if there's no rain near me. Anyway, that's just an isolated little drizzle. I don't think it amounted to anything. I just hope it didn't hurt the spray too much. I'm gonna go check the radar before I go out. Well, this is at 3 p.m. That little patch of green just past me, that's where I got that little few drops of rain. It wasn't much, just enough to know, just enough that I could feel it. No worse than a heavy dew, I guess. Anyway, it doesn't look like there's some more coming, so I don't know if I want to spray weeds today or not. Yeah, I don't think I want to go to the big pasture if that's coming. If that's coming this way, I think I'll wait until a clearer day, even if it's hotter I'd rather have a dry day to spray it than a wet one. At least I got the weeds in front of the house, or by the road, sprayed anyway. This is what I actually got today. It was bigger when it passed over me, or then it got dried up when it went over me. It's already 4 p.m. I don't think it's going to rain again, but there's a chance there's some rain over there to the west. I think it's might dry up before it gets here, but it's kind of late in the afternoon too. Yeah, I'll just wait for tomorrow. Maybe I'll spray tomorrow. The weeds in the big pasture. You can wait another day, and so can I. I'm just going to back my truck back underneath the carport. I'm not going anywhere now. I guess I'll just close the gate. Cattle clean up these weeds that I threw out yesterday. Didn't do nothing the rest of the day yet. Well, it didn't rain. I should have came out earlier, but yeah, I was too comfortable inside the house. So the sun's going to be going down in about a half hour, so I'm going to see if I can move some of this stuff before it gets dark. But first I got to close this gate. Still some light to work on with. There's just a little bit of cat food left. Other 2 kittens are over there. At least it's not hot out here right now. Pretty comfortable. Let's see if I can get that box filled up where the asparagus is. Cat's already putting their deposit in. That's the cat's toilet there. That doesn't matter to me. I only eat what's above the ground. The lemongrass. Yeah. Okay, let's go to work. At least they're eating the weeds in the ditch. That's good. Well, that's weird. Sun's getting ready to go down, and look at that. There's like a hole in these lower clouds, and the sun's shining on that big thunderhead up there through that hole. It's making that white. It almost looks like the sun's shining through, but the sun's on the opposite side. It's weird. It looks like it's morning right now. That's really weird. Yeah, these lower clouds around here are hiding the clouds that are high up. That one there, that's catching the sunlight. That big cloud, that white cloud way up high, and it's shining down here, or reflecting the light down here. I guess it's similar, it's like the moon, I guess. Anyway, that's really weird looking. See if I can finish this job today. I gotta fill that box up first with what's left out here on the trailer. Let's see what I can do. I did that yesterday. I don't think I'm going to get any in there unless I get some more out of the barn. But I'm going to do this now. Yeah, sun's bright over there too. That's closer to where the sun is. Look, there's a couple holes in there. I can see blue sky through there. Getting distracted here. Let's get back to work. I got 4 buckets, but I'm only going to deal with 2 buckets today. 2 buckets at a time. There's the first 2 buckets. Let's see how many it's going to take to fill this box up. I got 8 buckets in there. I got 2 more filled. Sun's getting low. I just got this part to fill up yet. We'll see how much manure I got left after I'm done. I probably won't have nothing left. I'm out over on the west side. This is the east side. And it's shining through there, through that little branch. I'm going to push all this stuff down so it's easier to grab. And disappeared quick. 1 minute it's shining down there, and the next minute it's gone. Still glowing over there though. 55 p.m. There, my cat, nice and relaxed there, aren't you? I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough even to fill that box up. Cats are digging in there, all 3 of them, and the 4th one's over there. I think they're just playing in there, but they're chasing something. Let's get back to work. I'm starting to sweat now. The humidity went up. Well, there's buckets 11 and 12. I think I'm going to need at least 4 more. I don't know if I got 4 more in there, but I'm going to use what I got. But first, I'm going to go take a look at the sunset. I'm sitting in a chair in front of my truck. Had to take a break. It's 8 o'clock right now. 8 p.m. Look at that. I see blue sky. There's some lower clouds which are darker. Then there's the higher clouds that are being hit by the sun. And the sun's behind that cloud there and shooting some rays in between the clouds. Yeah, looks nice. Bugs are eating me up already. Okay. Well, I guess I won't be seeing the sun anymore tonight. It's ready to go down. It's probably going down right now anyway. Yeah, because our days are getting shorter now. I think around the 21st, the longest day was like the 21st or after of June, and since then the days have been longer. I think the sun was going down at that time around 8:25 p.m. and now it's around 8 o'clock, or give or take a few minutes. So the days are getting shorter. Yeah, sun's going that way every day, a little bit more to the south as the earth turns, or as the earth revolves around the sun. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll get back to work and finish that manure before it gets dark. Okay. That's my air conditioner shutting off. It's hot enough to make me sweat, but it's also got there's hardly any air. There's hardly any air moving, but I can feel the coolness. Look at the cats playing around in the garden there. That's their playground, I guess. It's done tonight. I'll leave the trailer here. I'll move it some other time. What's going on? Their tails are wagging. They're in the pouncing position. She's gonna go. Oh, she got distracted. You interfere with my attack. Okay, let's go back to work. I only got a few more buckets left. Getting brighter over there. Clouds are thinning out a little bit. Company. Let's get this job done. Oh, this is the last 2 buckets. They're not even full. Half to 3/4 maybe. That'll be buckets 15 and 16. But I'll dump them and then I'll be done. Well, that empties this trailer. If I want to fill that up in that back corner, I'll have to get some of the newer manure from the barn. There was 2 big piles in the barn. I might grab some of that later. I'm in no hurry to that. There's nothing growing in those anyway. I got what I needed to do. I got the lemongrass there and back there, and I got the asparagus there. What I need to get out of the barn is the old grass clippings that I got off of this area from 2024 that I saved in the barn to put a mulch over top of that soil to retain moisture and maybe keep the weeds down too. Anyway, I'm done. I'm soaking with sweat. My shirt's soaked. Not even that hot, just barely, only around 80 degrees, maybe a little higher than 80, but not much. But, it's just humid and there's no air. Oh, look at those cats. Play, play, play. Turn some of that play into catching mice. You hear me? That's what I got you for. Catch mice. Honing your skills, right? Your acrobatic skills. Oh, there's a stalker. He's gonna. Okay. Okay, I gotta go. Yeah, that trailer's empty. Still gotta put the fence back up along that side. Turn the fence block on over there. Put the cows back in this area. Open that gate. Okay. Put the fence up there and open that gate. I can see where they've been eating. See? They got it clipped down close. There's always these piles that they don't touch for some reason. I think it's because they crap there. There's old manure there. I gotta cut out that burnt stump here one of these days. I almost ran it over the other time I came through here with that trailer. Okay, let's go. Finish this job and let the cattle back in. I'll have to get some more manure in here. This is old manure though. Yeah, I need to put some of that new manure in this one. And there's the old manure in there, and old manure in there. So hot. Funny, I'm being swarmed by mosquitoes. Let's close that gate. Or no, let's open that gate, open that area, and then close it to there so they don't go into my garden. At least I got a couple things done today. A little spraying weeds along the road or ditch, and I got that trailer emptied. I can't say when I'm going to get some more. Eventually I will. But I got some spraying in the big pasture to do first. That trailer can just sit there. I gotta go in and cool off now. That's all I'm doing today. I gotta go in. I need to shower now. I'm all sweaty. Ah, you guys done yet? Okay, that's all for today.